O'Leary, the next to hit, takes ball one. O'Leary went deep in his most recent game. Ball to strike. Fought off foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one high in the air to left center. Warner should have this one. And that is that. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Archie Field.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
That's the ball.
As a rookie, he's done a good job of stealing bases. Sometimes it takes players more time to build confidence to try it, but he hasn't been hesitant in the slightest. He just goes for it.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next to the Lions, the third baseman, number 13.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his own.
And that drops in for a strike. The White Sox could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Agustin Nunez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
That one misses. Ball 3. There's a strike. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. And they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, John Newby.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate.
Now this is a rocket to left. And it's off the wall.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Checks over to first. Back safely.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count off, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Got him. Run down here. So digging in, A.J. Gillette.
So both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
This one chopped on the ground, but fouled. And that one fouled off. Catamount leads off first with 1 away.
No.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Inside, ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Nunez settles underneath it, and that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Funk.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right through there for a strike. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times when...
Got him looking.
Ball, no.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. There's the strike of the knees. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang out in their second challenge. Here's a 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Cody Berger digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swinging a foul out of play. 0-1 now. Fouled off. He was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Just missed.
Down low.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
No, that's the ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the far side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rick Davies into the game.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Now the third baseman, Felipe Gonzalez. 1 for 3.
Ball.
And now 2-1.
There are very few counts in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0. Perfect example right there.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
No.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball
The real
2.
threats aren't coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your
He
base.
did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Diego Devo steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. That
Ball
one
1.
misses. That's 5 straight.
No.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Nobody out. A run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. Julius Lopes gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's up.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Vinny O'Leary steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Yeah.
And the 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's call, but at this point,
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. They hit another. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. In the air, out towards right center. 1 away.
it's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Bird, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This ball's chopped to the ground. Fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Bird leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Sam Baller takes over on the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than one strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
David Meyer will hit next. Next effort in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Ball outside.
Real close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off. What a stop to first, and they get the out. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One up, one down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
No.
Foul ball. 1-2 here.
Ball.
The White Sox up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good
Ball
eye in
three.
that spot.
Up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he made
Ball
that
four.
pitcher
Take your
throw
base.
9 times on the way to that walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
In the air, right field, Novoa on the move, and he makes the catch. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Alexi Correa.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Nunez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that. Got him. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, number 18. That's in for a strike.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
An all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Ball one.
Stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball two.
And down on strikes he goes. One down. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Diego Novoa now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ha!
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, number 0. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The White Sox up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and he gets him.
Got him. That's
Nicely
an out.
done. Digging in, Billy Benjamin.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
First offering, and it just misses. There's a line drive to left field, and that ends the inning.
Leading off with the White Sox, the catcher, number 5, Brandon Yastrzemski.
That one found hard the other way.
Ball.
And a 1-2. That smash towards center. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Line drive. That gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now second and third and nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Tom Katimer. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
On a line, and this one looks like trouble. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 8-0. A 2-run double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep,
down
took
low,
the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Man at second. That's in there. Strike 1. In the air, left field to Monty. In position. And there's 1 down. A.J. Gillette getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Derek Starr taking over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Hurt one.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Katimer around third. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that hit.
And now Felipe Gonzalez. And that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Willie Jimenez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
This one in the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Designated hitter, Xavier Garner.
Strike.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Katimer under it. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Forrest DeMonte. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.